In the whisper that was received on the 8th of October 2000, Babuji Maharaj has spoken about how IT will become a monster that could devour humans. But now, however, in Heartfulness, we are promoting the use of AI and learning it as a tool. So the question here is, how can we be vigilant and treat the cautionary message that came to us from Babuji Maharaj and yet be able to use AI in the best way? We seek your guidance.
Well, when he says the technology is upcoming and that can become a monster, will you be able to stop that technology from coming and flourishing? So I would say Babuji's warning was not about rejecting technology. We have to become aware of how to make use of it. And for that, we have to understand its dual nature. It's like fire which can cook food or burn down a house. The monster he spoke of emerges when technology itself becomes our master rather than our servant. When it replaces human connections, the way human contemplates, feels, and consciousness with extreme automation and dependency. The key lies in remaining conscious while using this technology. It's like our knife in the kitchen. If wife wants, she can chop her husband's head. That is monstrous. The technology also is like that. Ask yourself, does this knife, this technology, it's a tool that will it serve my spiritual growth or will it distract me spiritually? Am I using this AI to amplify human wisdom or to replace my thinking? Will we be outsourcing our thinking apparatus? Will we be outsourcing feelings? And if you can outsource feelings, for example, what will become of your life? Somebody else feels for you. It's like sending your wife with your best friend and say, go have a honeymoon. It's like outsourcing someone to enjoy something on your behalf. Does technology bring me closer to my heart or takes me further away from it? Use AI as you would use a calculator, for example, or which is helpful for computation, but never a substitute for understanding mathematics. When you write something, a poem or an essay, use AI to how you can further enhance it, how it can amplify your thoughts. And from that, if you can learn a little bit that I can also think like that, I can also systematically apply those ideas and continuously help you improve your thinking, help you simplify the most complex thing. And also, if you will, it can teach you how to make a simple thing most complex, but that is not our game. Let AI handle mechanical tasks so you can have more time for creative things like meditation, self-reflection, and genuine human connection. The vigilance which Babuji talked, he is warning for this in order to protect that inner vigilance. Police force can share with us that moment you become laxed in some way, when the guards of vigilance are reduced, what happens to a country, to a society? This vigilance, inner vigilance, has to be constant. And that's why in our system we talk of constant remembrance, you see. It's a substitute for, it's a nice way of putting across this idea of subtle vigilance on yourself. But when you are in the remembrance of the Lord, how can you do wrong things? How can you think wrongly? And even if you do think wrongly while having constant remembrance, you see the impact of it. How far will it go? This inner vigilance is not only about constant remembrance or remaining aware, but it is also about maintaining your centeredness while navigating through this outer world, the technological world also. The real question is not whether to use AI, but who is using whom? Are you using AI or are you being used by AI or you become slave of it? If we remain rooted in our spiritual practice, practicing the way it is prescribed, then technology becomes a tool. What we are right the moment connecting with each other, it's also a technology. Without it, I wouldn't be able to convey, see you, interact with you. So these are all some of the greatest, I would say, benefits of technology. And you all know how technology can also be misused, how it can become a temptation, technology. Some children, they can't live, exist without phones because of this habit they have with the games or social media, for example. They are enslaved by them, see. Then it becomes counterproductive. I see these two girls from Amritsar giggling away because they are aware of it. Huh? They are, I think, they have become culprit and also somehow have misused the phones against their parents' wisdom. Perhaps their parents are also misusing their phones.